Saidpur village rests quietly near Pakistan's busy capital, Islamabad. It is a place where old stories seem to whisper on the breeze. This village is not new. It has seen many centuries pass. Its roots go deep into the earth, holding memories of times long ago. People have lived here for a very long time. The air itself feels thick with history. You can almost touch the past when you walk its narrow lanes. It offers a peaceful escape from the modern city nearby.
The story of Saidpur begins around the year 1530. This was during the powerful Mughal era. A man named Sultan Said Khan, son of Sultan Sarang Khan, is said to have founded it. He was a Ghakkar chief. The Ghakkars were important rulers in this Pothohar region. Saidpur was once a busy garden resort. It was also a place for Hindu worshippers to stop on their way to a site called Ram Kund. The village was known for its springs and shady trees, a welcome spot for tired travelers and seekers of peace.
Geographically, Saidpur enjoys a special position. It sits at the foothills of the majestic Margalla Hills.
The Margalla Hills are an impressive sight. They are part of the Himalayan foothills. These hills rise steeply behind Saidpur village. Their slopes are covered in green trees and shrubs. In the morning light, they look soft and welcoming. As the sun climbs higher, their rugged peaks stand out sharply against the blue sky. The hills are not just a pretty view. They are a vital part of the local environment. They influence the weather and provide a home for many plants and animals.
A Saidpur village is perfectly nestled into a fold of these hills. It seems to be held gently in their embrace. The houses and pathways follow the natural curves of the land. From certain points in the village, you can see wonderful views. You can look up at the towering green slopes, or you can look out over the plains towards Islamabad. This close connection to the hills gives Saidpur a unique charm. It feels protected and also connected to the wildness of nature.
The character of the Margalla Hills changes with the seasons. The Margalla Hills, which cradle Saidpur, are part of the Margalla Hills National Park. This park is a treasure of biodiversity. It means there are many different kinds of plants and animals living here. The area is home to the rich variety of trees, shrubs and flowers. This green cover is essential for the health of the ecosystem. It helps to clean the air and prevent soil erosion. The park is a sanctuary for nature, right next to a bustling city. It shows how nature and human settlements can exist side by side.
Walking around Saidpur and the lower slopes of the hills, you will see many local plants. Common trees include the pulai, Acacia modesta, and cow, wild olive. You might also see cheer pine trees higher up the slopes. There are many shrubs and thorny bushes. These provide food and shelter for small animals and birds. In the spring, the air is often filled with the scent of wildflowers. These plants have adapted to the local climate. They can survive the dry spells and the monsoon rains.
The region is also home to a surprising variety of wildlife. While you might not see larger animals in the village itself, the nearby hills host them. You can often hear the calls of many different birds. To Saidpur village is not just a place of natural beauty. It is also a remarkable cultural and historical site. For centuries, it has been a crossroads for different peoples and faiths. This rich history is etched into its very stones. The village tells a story of tolerance and coexistence. It reminds us that this land has been home to diverse communities. Each group has left its mark. These marks together create a fascinating tapestry of the past. This makes Saidpur a truly unique place to explore.
One of the most prominent historical structures in Saidpur is an old Hindu temple. This temple is thought to be dedicated to a Hindu deity. It stands as a silent witness to the time when a significant Hindu community lived here. The temple's architecture, though now weathered by time, still shows signs of its former importance. It was a place of worship and community gathering. Springs nearby were considered sacred. Hindu pilgrims would stop here to rest and pray. The presence of this temple speaks volumes about the village's multicultural heritage.
Alongside the Hindu temple, there is also a Sikh Gurdwara.
From partition's shadow to renewed glow, restoration and change.
The year 1947 brought the partition of British India. This event led to the creation of Pakistan and India. It caused massive changes across the subcontinent.
Saidpur village was deeply affected by these changes. The Hindu and Sikh communities, who had lived here for generations, largely migrated away. This departure left a void in the village's social fabric. The temples and gurdwaras, once bustling with life, fell silent.
The village, like many others in the region, entered a new chapter in its long history. After partition, Saidpur experienced a period of transformation. New people moved in and the village's character began to shift. For some time, the historical buildings suffered from neglect. The focus was on building the new capital city, Islamabad, nearby. The old structures of Saidpur were not always seen as a priority. Some parts of the village fell into disrepair. The once vibrant religious sites became quiet relics of a bygone era.
However, the spirit of the place, its ancient stones and natural setting, endured through these times of change.
Then, a new vision for Saidpur began to emerge. The Capital Development Authority of Islamabad recognized the village's unique historical and cultural value. They saw the potential to preserve this gem. Section 6. Saidpur today, a living heritage destination. Today, Saidpur village has been wonderfully transformed. It is now a popular destination for both locals and tourists. The restoration work has made it an attractive place to visit. It offers a unique glimpse into the region's past.
The village successfully blends its historical charm with modern amenities. It has become a hub of cultural activity. People come here to relax, learn, and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. It is a welcome escape from the hustle and bustle of city life.
One of the main attractions is the Heritage Museum. This museum is housed in one of the restored buildings. It showcases artifacts and information about the history of Saidpur and the Potohar region. Visitors can learn about the different communities that lived here. They can see old photographs and tools. The museum helps to tell the story of the village. It provides context for the historical structures you see around you. It is a small but important space for understanding Saidpur's rich past.
Beyond the museum, Saidpur offers other cultural delights.
Section 7. Guardians of Green Environmental Concerns and Preservation. While Saidpur's rebirth as a tourist spot is a success, it also brings challenges. The increasing number of visitors can put pressure on the local environment. More people mean more traffic, more waste, and more demand for resources. The delicate balance of this historic village and its natural surroundings needs careful management. It is important to ensure that tourism benefits the village without harming it. Protecting Saidpur's unique character for the long term is a key concern for everyone involved.
The proximity to the Margala Hills National Park means that environmental protection is crucial. The hills are home to sensitive ecosystems. Increased human activity can disturb wildlife. Littering can spoil the natural beauty and harm plants and animals. The demand for water and energy also increases with more visitors and businesses. There is a need to manage these impacts carefully. Sustainable practices are essential to preserve the very things that make Saidpur attractive, its history and its natural setting.
Efforts are being made to address these environmental challenges. Section 8. Your journey to Saidpur, a visitor's companion. Reaching Saidpur village is quite easy, especially if you are in Islamabad. The village is located just off the Margala Road, at the foot of the hills. It is a short drive from most parts of the capital city. You can take a taxi or use a ride-hailing service to get there. Some local buses might also pass nearby, but a dedicated vehicle is usually more convenient. The journey itself is pleasant, offering glimpses of the Margala Hills as you approach. Clear signposts usually guide the way to the village.
The best time to visit Saidpur depends on your preferences for weather. Spring from March to April and autumn from October to November are generally considered ideal. During these months, the weather is pleasant and mild. Temperatures are comfortable for walking around and exploring. The hills are often at their most beautiful during these seasons. Winter, from December to February, can be cool, especially in the evenings, but it is usually sunny during the day. Summer, from May to August, can be hot, particularly in the afternoons. Early mornings or late afternoons are better for visits during summer.
Section 9. Saidpur's enduring soul, where past meets present gracefully. Saidpur village is a truly special place. It offers a rare and beautiful blend of nature and cultural heritage. Here, the ancient whispers of history meet the vibrant pulse of modern life. The old stones of its buildings tell tales of Mughal emperors, Hindu pilgrims, and Sikh communities. The majestic Margala Hills stand as silent witnesses to centuries of change. This unique combination makes Saidpur more than just a tourist spot. It is a place with a deep and enduring soul. It captures the imagination and touches the heart. The importance of Saidpur extends beyond its picturesque setting. It serves as a valuable link to the past. In a world that is rapidly modernizing, places like Saidpur are precious. They remind us of our roots and the diverse cultures that have shaped our regions. The preservation of its Hindu temple and Sikh Gurdwara, alongside its Islamic heritage, speaks of a rich, pluralistic history. This is an important lesson in tolerance and coexistence. Saidpur stands as a living museum, offering insights that books alone cannot provide.